Friends, I am Dr. Syed Khaliruddin Chishti and my today's topic is Pauli's expulsion principle. Now to study the Pauli's expulsion principle, we have to study about the structure of the atom. That is, there are four quantum numbers which are associated with an atom, and these quantum numbers are principal quantum number L, azimuthal or the orbital quantum number L, then there is magnetic quantum number ml, magnetic azimuthal quantum number ml, and there is magnetic spin quantum number ms. These numbers are associated with the orbits or the shells s, p, d and f and so on. The value of n will take from 1, 2, 3 and so on. The value of orbital quantum number, that is, it will take from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, that is s, p, d, f and so on. Value of ml will vary from minus L to plus L, minus L to plus L for each subshell. That is, for L, if it is 0, the value of ml will be 0. If it is 1, then it is minus 1 to plus 1. If it is 2, minus 2 to plus 2. If it is 3, minus 3 to plus 3. And the value of ms will take the spin as plus or minus half. So we can say here, we can explain the Pauli's expulsion principle, and it states that no two electrons in an atom can have the same set of four quantum numbers. No two electrons in an atom can have the same set of four quantum numbers. Means these are the four quantum numbers n, l, m and ml and ms. So these quantum numbers will not be same. All will not be same. There will be difference in one orbit or the second. For example, n, l and ml may be same. ms may be plus half and minus half in an orbit. So we can take the example and we can explain the Pauli's exclusion principle. And second part, it said that each orbital having maximum 2 electrons with opposite spin. Each orbital having maximum of 2 electrons with opposite spin. Means if there are 2 electrons in an orbit, those 2 electrons have opposite magnetic quantum number, that is the spin quantum number. They are having the opposite spin. If I take here the example of the helium-2, the electronic configuration will be 1s2. Means there are 2 electrons in the s orbital. 2 electrons in the s orbital. Suppose this is electron number 1, this is the electron number 2. So for first orbital, I will write n, l, ml and ms. So it is the s orbital. So n will be equal to 1, means principal quantum number will be equal to 1, as it is the first orbital. It is s, therefore for s I can write here 0. ml for the s orbital, minus L to plus L, means here 0, means 0 to 0 means it will be 0 here. And as it is the first orbital, the spin quantum number will be plus half for the first electron. For the second electron, I can write here 1, 0, 0, means here principal quantum number is 1, azimuthal quantum number 0, magnetic azimuthal quantum number is also 0, but the spin quantum number will be minus half, means the spin is in the opposite direction. So here the Pauli's exclusion principle holds good. It is 1, 0, 0 will be same and is plus half and minus half, means all the four quantum numbers are not same. So we can explain, we can diagrammatically say that if the spin of the first electron is in this direction, then the spin of the second electron will be in this direction. Okay. Now take the case of the beryllium atom. 1f4, beryllium 4, 1s2, 2s2. So I can say that here the value of s means n will be equal to 1 again, L0, ml will be 0 and ms will be plus and minus half. So how the electrons will be filled? First this one, okay, then this one, then this one, and then this one. In this way the electrons will be filled. Now if I take the example of the sodium, 11 atoms, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3p1. So for 1s2 I will write here 2 electrons. For 2s2 I will write here 2 electrons with opposite spin. For 2p6 there will be 3 shells, 1, 2 and 3. Now see the distribution. 5th electron, 6th and 7th in this way. Then 8th electron, 9th and 10th. Then 3s1. For 3s1 I will draw here the pattern. So in this way we can explain the Pauli's exclusion principle. For magnesium, 1s2, 2 electrons, 2s2, 2 electrons with opposite spin quantum number, 2p6 here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3, then opposite 1, 2 and 3. Then 3s2, I can write here 2 electrons. For this one, then this one. So in this way we can explain the Pauli's exclusion principle using the 4 quantum numbers n, l, m, l and ms. So remember the values of n will vary from 1, 2, 3 and so on. That is a principal quantum number. Then azimuthal quantum number or the orbital quantum number 0, 1, 2, 3 for s, p, d and f. Now there is magnetic azimuthal quantum number or the magnetic orbital quantum number. Value will vary from minus L to plus L, and the spin quantum number will vary from plus or minus half. So it can be explained with the help of the Pauli's exclusion principle. Thank you.